Welcome. Today we're going to present one of the largest food and beverage companies around the world, Nestle. Whether you realize it or not, you may have encountered several of its products walking through a supermarket. Whether that's cereal, dairy products, or even pet foods, we are sure you have stumbled upon the logo. Established in 1866, Nestle currently holds office in over 190 countries worldwide, offering numerous products to an attainable audience for many. The company was constituted in Cham, Switzerland. Its type of ownership is a C Corp corporation, meaning that the company is owned strictly by the shareholders. The major shareholders consist of the Vanguard Group owning 3% of the company, Norges Bank Investment owning around 2.65%, and Capital Research and Management Co. owning 1.70% of the shares, making them the three leading shareholders in Nestle. The CEO of the company is Ulf Mark Schneider, along with Paul Bulk as chairman. Other corporate officers consist of 23 other members distributed through different areas of the company, such as Chief Financial Officer, Operations, Business Development, Human Resources, and more. Within these areas of work, Nestle has placed professional and qualified individuals that are experienced in the industry and work together as a team. Some of these names include Stefan Palzer, Magdi Batato as leader of operations, and Greg Behar in charge of health science. Furthermore, Nestle has leaders who are focused in the Americas, Europe, and Asia, distributed in different zones as vice CEOs. Officers such as Chris Johnson, Lauren Frakes, and Marco Settembri are often the most known for taking control over large portions of land.
In terms of Nestle's business model, Nestle is a Swiss good producing corporation that distributes a wide variety of products into the food and drinks market. There's no doubt that Nestle has a wide variety of products to sell, but for that reason, they have no specific targeted customers as the products are affordable and easily accessible to everyone at any place and at any given time. This shows that Nestle operates in an undifferentiated market. Moving on, Nestle has a wide variety of competitive advantages that distinguish it from its competitors. The first one is product availability. Nestle has been continuously described to have a strong geographic presence, since it believes in the importance of diversity. Ultimately, Nestle distributes its various types of products to around 189 countries around the world, reaching and branching out their consumer base. The second one is plant-based meals. Recently, Nestle has integrated into the meatless market, offering meatless and plant-based meals in order to target vegetarians. Nestle took this opportunity to penetrate the untapped market while gaining a competitive advantage by appealing to the food diet of a new branch of consumers. Lastly, Nestle has been recognized for its research and development. Evidently, the company has spent $1.697 billion on research and development in 2015. With the continuous attention and care invested in the research and development, Nestle is able to adjust and adapt to the continuously changing market, allowing them to maintain their ability not only to appeal to their existing target consumer base, but to also expand it by appealing to a larger group of new individuals.
Revenue streams are various areas of a business in which it helps a business make money. A massive company such as Nestle has several sources of revenue. Not only does it generate a lot of income, but it helps sign products from other smaller companies, thereby expanding them as a whole. For Nestle, it ranges from retail sales to health science products, pet care, skin health, coffee machines, and more. Companies such as Häagen-Dazs, Nescafé, Nestea, Nesquik are all governed under this Nestle empire. As a result of all these revenue streams, in 2019, Nestle had global sales worth more than 23 billion Swiss francs just by selling beverages only. As for their leadership style, Nestle believes in a democratic leadership style which is flexible in working and thinking about the company's mission and vision. This type of leadership style focuses more on the building of a leading to win and managing for results environment. Through this leadership style, managers at Nestle are able to encourage their employees to take pride in adhering to the company's values. Managers are also more focused on leading, impacting, and inspiring employees in order to add value to the company in the long run. With this form of focus, Nestle is trying to eliminate the exercise of formal authority to allow employees to feel comfortable in expressing themselves and their ideas in the workplace.
There are three fundamental beliefs. The first one, pleasure and health. Nutrition has a great taste if it's part of a healthy diet. The second one, eating with moderation and balance. Nestle's products are designed to have a variety of choices for every moment of the day. And the transparent communication. Transparency is the best way to win customers' trust. All ingredients used to produce Nestle products are included in the label. Nutrition, health, and wellness generates the most revenue for the company. This was considered a strategic direction in 2010, with main products being food and beverages. This creates main income for a total corporation. Over 5 years, operating this industry has the fastest growing rate as it contributes for the most revenue in 2007. The company decided to create the slogan, "Good Food, Good Life." This was due to a strategic direction the company wanted to transform. The four areas provides Nestle exciting prospects for continuous growth in the 10 years. The first one, nutrition, health and wellness. The second one, emerging markets and PPP. And the third one, out-of-home leadership. And the fourth one, Nestle success. They also evolve from traditional business by efficiency, investing in these added value categories. Strong finance creates flexible reaction to changing in the strict healthcare standards and unfair competition.
Nestle has created for themselves stable, protected, and qualified raw materials, guaranteeing shareholders value added. They are also focusing on protecting the environment and producing products that reduce environmental footprint, also making their operations be more efficient. For the strategic plan, they focus on competitive advantage, internal strength, operational pillars, and focus segmentation. Their major elements in the strategic plan consist of the operational pillars, being innovation and renovation, which helps them be more active by having a creative workforce, supply capability, consumer communication, and operational efficiency. Therefore, creating share value to reduce poverty, improve healthcare, and empower people, protecting the future. Also, embedded in the strategic plan is the business principle and the code of conduct.
An essential element of every company, regardless of the industry, is understanding and managing finance. Today we're going to take a look into Nestlé's balance sheet. All insights and relevant information can be obtained with financial ratios. Liquidity ratios measures Nestlé's capacity to meet short-term obligations. By converting current assets into cash, it can meet 86% of short-term obligations, and without considering inventory, it can meet 63% of obligations. Activity ratios refers to Nestlé's management of inventory and collecting receivables. Nestlé has very high results in these ratios, proving that they have good management of inventory, aggressive collection techniques, and conservative credit policy. Leverage ratios take into consideration the origin of Nestlé funds. Nestlé's assets are 59% financed by debt. Results are higher than average in these ratios, something that can be considered high risk by investors. Profitability ratios measure capability of making profit. Nestlé is capable of making large profits based on owners' investments. Moreover, the company is profiting from their sales. Nestlé return on sale ratio is 3 times higher than the food industry average. This is very beneficial for Nestlé's shareholder, allowing them to receive more money from their investment, as we can see with earnings per share ratios. Capital structure refers to corporation mix of debt and equity. Table 1 shows that liabilities are $75 million and equity are $52 million. Nestle relies more on debt than on equity. This can be explained by two factors. Debt is cheaper and allows the company to continue operating without diluting ownership.
Nestle is looking to recruit people with qualities such as dynamism, loyalty, honesty, realism, and most importantly, reliability. There needs to be a match between the candidate's values and the company's culture. The company provides literacy training, especially for workers operating on new equipment. Employees are sent abroad in order to study markets and consumer taste. This is essential to understand the in-depth knowledge of the task and how employees have to perform. Nestle also strives to offer fair remuneration. Its salary level is above the average in the industry. Its average salary in Spain, for example, is 84,000, which is considered as a decent salary. Passion to Win awards are for those who overachieve their targets. Long Service awards are for those who have been with the company for more than 30 years. And Nestle Idea Award is awarded to the one who comes up with the most innovating idea. Nestle has a supply chain mix of products, including water, coffee, along with confectionery products and perishable goods. Nestle follows a mass in manufacturing production, converting raw materials into finished products. Sometimes this comes up as a challenge for the company regarding the supplier's function of providing them enough raw materials. It can also get very complicated since sometimes you can lose count of inventory and some of it could turn into waste. This can also cause problems with the suppliers. The company's operation strategy is also focusing on having a healthy lifestyle while raising awareness among people to take care of their well-being. Delivering good quality products to customers is essential to Nestle. They take health and safety measures very seriously, which is why their products go through a large amount of quality control.